Hello, my name's Sharon Stiles, and I'd like to help you understand what happens in one of my hypnotherapy sessions. Now, one thing that concerns quite a few people is the fact they think I'm going to control them. And that's absolutely not the case at all. I can't control anyone. I can't make anyone do anything. But what I can do is actually help you think about things in a different way so that you can make the changes you want. One way I often explain it to people is it's like you're sitting in the driving seat. You know where you want to go, but you're not quite sure how to get there. Now, if I'm sitting alongside you in the passenger seat and I've got a map, I can actually explain how to get there. I can give you directions and suggestions, but you don't actually have to follow those. After all, you've still got complete control. So it's up to you whether or not you choose to take those suggestions, and that's how hypnosis works. Another thing that people often expect is that they're going to go into a sort of state where they feel completely out of it, where it's like a deep sleep state. Well, that's not the case either. People will often hear everything that goes on in the session, or their mind might wander a little bit. That's absolutely fine. Because there's two parts to your mind. There's your conscious mind and there's your subconscious mind. Now, the conscious mind is probably the part that's actually brought you along to the session in the first place. It's the part of your mind that knows that making a change would be a big benefit for you. But there's that subconscious mind inside that actually wants you to carry on doing the things the way you're doing them. It doesn't want to make that change. It feels uncomfortable about it. And it's the subconscious mind, therefore, that I'm talking to in hypnosis. So if your conscious mind is drifting off and thinking about other things, I don't care, because if you could do what you wanted to consciously, you wouldn't have come along to see me in the first place. So as long as the subconscious mind is listening and making those changes, then the conscious mind can get on and do whatever it wants. Relaxation is another thing that people are concerned about sometimes. You'll often hear that hypnosis is just deep relaxation. Well, it can be deep relaxation, but it doesn't have to be. So, if you find relaxing quite difficult, then don't let that put you off. I've had quite a few people come in who do find relaxing difficult, and so we just use a different type of hypnosis. We don't focus so much on relaxation. However, even for those people who do find it difficult to relax, they usually do find that after the end of the session, they actually do feel relaxed anyway. And finally, a lot of people think that the hypnotist is just going to talk to them, just give them suggestions all the way through and tell them how things are going to be different. Well, that's part of the session, but for me, the most important part of the session is actually finding out why your subconscious mind doesn't want to make those changes. So I always address that first. So you'll find that if you do a session with me, then you'll be talking to me during the session, answering questions, so that I can make sure that we're going in the right place for you, that we're making the right changes for you. That way we can actually address anything that's causing you a problem at the moment. We can actually find out why your mind hasn't wanted to change in the past. And then we can talk to that part of your mind so that the changes can be really effective. And then we can go on and give you the suggestions for how things are going to be in the future. So for me, that's a very important way of doing things. So you will find that you're not just lying there listening to me talking. It's actually the way that you feel about things and telling me those as well. And that's what makes the session so effective. So I hope that helps to explain a little bit about what you'd expect if you come in for a hypnosis session with me. If you do have any other questions, then please do contact me at www.sharonstiles.co.uk, and I'd be more than happy to answer any questions.